There was a time where Blackburn Rovers were one of the most dominating English sides in English football history. They have cemented their legacy as one of the most recognised and decorated English teams in English football, winning 6 FA Cup trophies and 3 Premier League titles. But the fall of Blackburn happened very suddenly, almost out of nowhere. Blackburn Rovers was sold by the board to Venky's, who were a poultry company from Pune, India. This sale happened after permission was given to them by the FA. The issue here was, and this is happening a lot in modern day football, Venky's had no relation or connection to football whatsoever. Venky showed zero interest in the fans, the club itself, and Blackburn were eventually relegated on the 7th of May 2012. With lower expectations, the loss of sponsorships, the lack of income from the league, Blackburn were on a fast decline that nobody really saw coming, not even the fans themselves. Over the years, Blackburn have been linked with some legendary players. I'm talking names like Ronaldinho, Raul, Keane, and even Zinedine Zidane himself. A lot of fans ask themselves, what would have happened if we got hold of those players? Would we have more success? Would we be in the position we are in now? Would the board have sold the club? Would our financial status be better or worse for signing such high profile players? All of those questions are going to be answered in this video. We're going to take you through a story here of Blackburn Rovers and some of the most legendary players we have in the business today, and we're going to see how well this Blackburn Rovers side could have been if they got hold of the likes of Zidane or Ronaldinho and had them at the exact same time on the team in the starting 11, and we're going to see how good this side could have actually been. If you do go to enjoy today's video, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I hope you do enjoy this video. It's a fresh start, it's a new beginning, and the Blackburn Rovers board were large and in charge, and the first bit of business they had to do was to add to their already all-star attack. Seeing that Ronaldo, aka C9, was available in a free transfer, Blackburn wasted no time whatsoever in getting his signature on a 3-year contract. Blackburn started their championship campaign against Charlton at home. The fans were eager to see their dream team in action, and the players did not disappoint, with Raul scoring twice and Zidane was also on the score sheet as well. We fast forward to December and it was first versus third, where Blackburn Rovers went away to Wales. Blackburn absolutely annihilated, I'm talking dismantled Swansea, defeating them 6-1 on the night with goals coming from every single direction. This team had now shown that they are ready for Premier League football. By January, most pundits had already declared Blackburn Rovers as a Premier League team. As disrespectful as that may seem, because it is quite disrespectful, the competition had been nowhere near close to dethroning Blackburn at the top of the table. One sell and 2 new defensive signings in the January transfer window took place as Blackburn Rovers looked to strengthen in their push for Premier League football. By the end of the season, Blackburn Rovers had already created history by accumulating the most points in the Championship League's history. In their last match of the season, Blackburn Rovers went up against new boys, Luton Town, who in their own right have been on a fantastic run in the last 3 years. The game went as many had expected, Blackburn Rovers completely destroying Luton Town and sending them packing. This was a side that looked unstoppable on paper and in person. There wasn't a single defence that found a way to put a stop to one of the most dominating attacks in the league's history. Now, when it comes to being promoted to the Premier League, of course that comes with a lot of money and your finances can increase, and this happened with Blackburn Rovers, and their promotion gave them a new budget of £65 billion to spend. The first bit of business for Blackburn took place as the Rovers signed Lloyd Kelly from Bournemouth and Tomori from Premier League giants Chelsea FC. Blackburn's window didn't stop there, and the fans enjoyed one of their best windows to date. Names like Angel Gomez, Ben Chilwell and Benfica's wonder kids Villa joined the club. The gaps had been filled, the deadwood had been removed, and it was time for Blackburn Rovers to fight for a challenging mid-table position. Games were not being played a few months into the season, and West Ham and Blackburn Rovers were fighting out for the top 6 position. This clash was a crucial one, with the winner guaranteed to build momentum in the fight for the top 4 position. Blackburn had absolutely smashed West Ham, and it was safe to say that this was the most exciting time for all Blackburn Rovers fans around the world. Blackburn had surpassed all expectations, finishing 5th in the 1920 season. However, despite Blackburn's firepower in their attack, pundits wrote them off completely due to the extra weight the Europa League brings in. Blackburn's window started off with another English signing, England's starting keeper Jordan Pickford. Twinzabe re-signed with Blackburn after his one-year loan deal expired 2 seasons before. Another 2 English prospects joined as Blackburn secured the signatures of Lookman from Leipzig and Davies from Everton. Their Premier League campaign started off very strong in season 3. They were top of the table, but the real question overshadowed the Europa League. How good is this Blackburn side? Do the players have the mental and physical ability to handle the pressure of 4 competitions? Their first Europa League game was a huge success, slapping 6 goals past their opponent. By December 2021, Blackburn's Premier League title chase was surely on as they went neck and neck with Pep Guardiola's incredible Manchester City side. Blackburn breezed past the competition in the Carabao Cup, placing themselves in the final of the Cup against Tottenham Hotspur. The January transfer window had now been open and Jesus Vallejo had been a target for Blackburn for a year and a half. The time was now as Blackburn looked to complete their back four with the young Spaniard as their last addition. Blackburn defeated Spurs in the Carabao Cup final with an impressive 3-0 win. This team, the players, they showed that they are easily one of the best teams in the world in such a short space of time. Nobody had ever witnessed such a quick rise to greatness. The road to the Europa League final was a smooth one too. They defeated every single opponent with such class and swag. Blackburn landed themselves into the Europa League final where they slaughtered Roma 6-1 on the night. In 3 seasons, Blackburn had secured promotion, finished in 5th, won a Carabao Cup and now lifted the Europa League. This was completely unexpected. The team that should have been were a force to be reckoned with. Nobody could stop Blackburn Rovers. What was a team that had been ruined by greed, a team that had been lost in the belly of the beast with no financial support, is now a team that represented the true art of attacking football. Blackburn Rovers were now a few seasons away of being kings of English football, a stripe that had not been painted over Blackburn Rovers in 4 decades. So that's going to be it from me, guys. That is it for this video. A quick pilot video of some content that I want to do moving forward, some story-based content here with FIFA 20. It's something that I've been discussing with a fellow YouTuber by the name of Biamonis. We have been back and forth with the idea of doing things like this, and he kind of really provided me with this idea and said, hey, look at this, maybe you should try doing this. And at first I was a bit hesitant, but I took it on board, and here we are with this quick little pilot video that I put together, and hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. I did try to get as much information on Blackburn Rovers as I could. I don't follow the club, haven't followed the club. I tried to get as many articles together and piece all the information, so hopefully I did you Blackburn Rovers fans proud, and hopefully you all enjoyed the video. Before I go, if you have any scenarios or stories that you think would work well in translating over to FIFA 20, then please let me know in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, let me know by hitting that like button as well. And if you're new around here and you like what you heard and what you saw, I guess, then be sure to subscribe to the channel, man. We're gonna have plenty more of that moving forward into 2020. I'm out of here. Thank you guys for watching. It's been a pleasure. Peace.
Came through dripping Aquafina, I'm sipping 15, kept a weapon on me. Blow make digits, I'm on my business, stack chicken like what it's gon' be. Crew in the cut, hey, you want us, red run when I tell a peace. Love is love.